Hello and welcome to my Facebook Live. This is Monday, February 27th. Yay, only one more day I think in February. This isn't a leap year, so it's gonna end the day early. I wanted to talk to you today about being your own best critic. I was listening to a show this morning. My husband listens to sports radio all day long, so sometimes I know a little bit too much about sports that I want to know. I mean, I like football and baseball and that kind of stuff, but I don't really need to know the stats or that kind of stuff, but it's always on in the background. And I was listening today to Ron Wolfley, who I like because he's from Pittsburgh, he's a Pittsburgh boy, talking about when he was in the Pro Bowl with Walter Payton. And Walter Payton, I guess, is a really great football player. But he learned from Walter Payton that the best advice you could have is to listen to your own inner critic. There's so much white noise out there. There's so many people that want to tell you how to do something, that want to give you helpful hints, or, you know, maybe if you just did this, and maybe if you did that, or if you dressed this way, or put your makeup on this way, or if you did something different. It's always their way of giving you hints, helpful hints, but they're not helpful. They're really criticism. Just listen to your own inner critic. Just evaluate yourself. I think the number one key, the number one thing people can be is self-aware. I'm a very self-aware person. That's probably one of my biggest strengths. I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm really bad at. I know what situations I excel in and I know what situations I should avoid because it isn't me. You know, I like doing one-on-one coaching, but doing a lot of one-on-one coaching isn't my thing. It drains me. It takes a lot of energy and emotion away from me. So I realize I like it, I'm good at it, but it's not something I need to focus on. That's inner awareness. It's knowing, you know, when it comes to financials, not my thing. I pay an accountant to do that. I'm not a numbers person. I married a math teacher, so he could be the numbers person. You know, my strength is helping people find their shadow. My strength is tribe building. My strength is getting people to rally around a cause. That's what I'm good at. So because I'm so self-aware, being my own inner critic comes naturally. Because I always want to be better. I always want to excel to the next level. Every night I always kind of sit down in my mind and think, what did I do well today and what did I not do so well? And the things that I didn't do well, do I want to learn how to do better? Or do I just want to say, it's not my thing? Because it's okay for it not to be your thing. Just know what you're good at. And when you allow other people around you to criticize you, that's their judgment. That's their story that they're putting onto you. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. Hi, Dialva, how are you? Doesn't mean they're right or wrong. It's just their story. So by listening to them and listening to them say, well, you need to do this or do that, it's what they wish they would do. You know, people that aren't taking the next step forward are always the first one to line up to give you advice. The people that are hiding in the background, you know, when you get ready to run up that hill, and that group, you know, you're getting ready, you're like, come on, you guys, let's go up the hill, and you turn around. The people that gave you the advice on what hill to take are the ones the furthest behind you. Because they're so good at giving everybody else advice, but they don't take it themselves. They don't take the chances. I always say the winners are the people that step up to the plate and take their swings. I take my at-bats. Sometimes I hit a home run, and other times I strike out and have a long strikeout. But I'm okay with that, because every time I strike out, I stop back and say, okay, what did I do wrong? You know, how could I have been better prepared? Is it something that I want to move forward on, or is it something I want to step back on? And if it's something I want to move forward on, then I am a voracious reader. I will get a book. I always say if it's in a book, I can figure it out. I will figure out and research it to death until I understand it. But if it's something I don't want to know, then I just let it go. That was a strikeout, and that's okay. That pitcher is a better pitcher than I in that instance. I'll let them have it and clear the way for them. You know, you can't be all things to all people, especially when you own your own business. You've got to be focused on what you do well and let everybody else do what they do well. And the critics are the people that are like, well, you should try this, or you should try that. Erase it. When people want to give you advice, look at them and say, do you really have to? Because a lot of people come up and say, I got to give you advice. Do you feel the need to? And if they say yes, okay, go ahead. You know, I'm not listening. You can talk away. I'm not listening. You know, maybe every once in a while somebody will say something, I'll kind of look over at them and think, You know, I'll think about it. Let me think about it and get back to you. Most of the time I walk away thinking, well, that's on them. That's their judgment. It's not me. So listen to your own inner critic. What does your intuitive mind tell you? Listen to that and clear the white noise. You know, it's always good to have one or two trusted confidants. I mean, my husband, I trust him implicitly. When he tells me something, it's like, okay, I'm going to take that under advisement. A couple people I work with, I trust them implicitly. If they tell me something, I'll kind of be like, okay, let me think about it. But everybody else, it's whatever. You know, give me your advice. I'll take it under advisement, sometimes for 2 seconds and other times maybe for a whole day. Just be your own critic. You know what's best for you. You know what you're good at. And if you don't, then we need to look within at your shadows. If things aren't working out for you, then we're going to look within at your shadows and see what's blocking this. Because you know. I always tell people, you always know. People are like, how do you figure out people's shadows so fast? Because they tell me. People tell me their shadows like that. They don't realize that's what they're doing because we know. We know what's holding us up. So listen to your heart, listen to your soul, and ignore everybody else and just take and do what you want to do. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. You can come over to, you know, if you're on Facebook, give me a post below. If you're on my website, post over there. And if you're on my YouTube channel, if you're not on my YouTube channel, jump on over. It's Karen Barno and say hello. I'm just now getting into building my YouTube channel. So come on over and say hello. And you can comment there too. Isn't that cool? Okay, talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Transformation Tuesday or Teaching Tuesday. I don't know what. But let me get my notes because I already thought of what I want to talk about. Tomorrow is kind of the dovetail to this. You need one person, at least in your life, one person that believes in you. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. And if you have any topics you want me to talk about, you know, also let me know those as well. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. It's a rainy day in Phoenix. So if you're here in Phoenix, stay dry. Otherwise, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.